The staid and the stolid, the stoic and the solid. Welcome back to Doom 2, where we will enter the inmost dens. Fun fact about this level, there are no secrets. There is some things you should probably do to make it easy on yourself, though. I'm done being monotone. This level is a breather after the last one, so go ahead and try it. See what I care. We got a lot of, I don't know what you call these textures, kind of stone brownness. And as we all know, real is brown. Everything real is brown, because it looks like shit. I bet you're wondering how to get in that hole with the med kit. Well, I found a way to do it. I think there's a better way to do it, but I found a way, and that's good enough for me. Unintentional methods for the win. Yeah, I think the smart thing is to shotgun the chain gunner from a very long distance, because even if it can fire back, it'll probably only do 1% health of damage. I know there's damage scaling based on distance. At least in Wolfenstein 3D. I think that remains true for Doom also. Generally, far hit scans do less damage, I think. Don't quote me on that. The easiest mega armor of all time? If it was any easier, there'd be nothing guarding it. That's a door. Literally only found out just by randomly pressing the wall. It seemed like it was pressable, so I did it. Otherwise, you're going to hear a bunch of So, yeah. It's going to be a lot of walking around the outside, round the outside, round the outside. Alright, so I try to do this thing where I just strafe run over the wall. Yeah, I don't know. I think that might have been a speedrunner tactic. But the reason is, I want to go through here and show you something weird. So if you touch the floor there, the ceiling will crush anything in the next room. I have to go back and on that floor so that the ceiling has time to go back up so I can safely enter, because otherwise the door won't open up, right? That's a weird issue I was having, so I had to try it a few times until it worked. I wasn't even sure it wasn't broken at first, but it ended up working and I felt better for it. Please open! Open sesame seeds. There we go. And that's the reason, to show you that there's a rocket launcher on this damn level. Because what you totally need is even more rockets. This isn't quite the level I'd recommend using rockets on in close quarters. But for a pistol starting strategy, that seems pretty cool. Like it can change the game. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, ding, ding. I'm gonna need a red key, and I believe there might also be a blue key? No yellow key, though. Doesn't really feel like it would take that long to do, but most of the level length is just maneuvering what I can see. I don't really get too lost in here. So, okay, skeleton man, calm down. Did I offend you in some manner? Does my flesh offend? Super shot. The skull with the shot. Super. Total garbage. I mean, they're not even trying today. I think they saw what I did to all their denizen brothers and they just decided they don't give a fuck anymore. Much like I don't. And you have to back up to a certain part of the sector in order to get the door to open on both sides. Yeah, this is pot shot central for pot users. Oh no! Video ban for marijuana references. Ah. Okay. Alright, open. Oh my god, open. Ah! Okay. I guess the imps have the benefit of camouflaging without any change to their sprite work. Though, as we all know, the real camouflage is when the shadow pinkies are in the dark and you can't see shit. Which is even more effective if somehow your chain gun cannot light up the room. You see how it even lights up even when it's farther away from you in the darkness? Just thought you might want to know about that, in case you thought it only worked close quarters. I just thought about it now, actually. Way to go, me. I don't know if you know this. You probably do, but if you've ever seen fire, a particular hot flames can be blue, and some can be green, but a lot of flames have to do with what chemicals or products are being burned. So you can get essentially rainbow fire if you know what you're doing. Fun facts for fun people. I'm also reminded of this show where you put random shit into a microwave to see if it blows up. It was the hydraulic press of its time. I think it was like Brainiac. It was a British show or something? Yeah. Something like that. Watched that alongside like Junkyard Wars and Robot Wars, and my day was complete. That sounds like Robot Wars right over there. No, this is the one part level I consider a useful secret, even though it's not a secret. But it's the Brain Baby guarding the health. Wow! He died into the ceiling. That's amazing. So the sprite corpse is now just stuck in the ceiling. That's cool. I love seeing things I didn't notice the first time. That's what replay value is all about, baby. Oh, rewatch value. Oh, if only I knew where to go. No, I'm just covering all my bases. But yeah, that switch will open those red gate pillar thingies when you have the key, which I think might be a skull key. Don't ask me why that would matter. If you hear that asshole laughing, it's the Archvile. He's back for round 2! He's a real asshat. Did you know in this one mod I will probably play, which isn't really a mod, more like an alternate commercial release called Plutonia, we get an Archvile on level 1. I'm gonna have so much fun with that without shitting myself. I don't think it's the hardest thing on the planet. I just think it's, you know, up there in terms of don't make that the first Doom experience, because you might lose. I can't lose! I can't use doors! Okay. There he is. He's burninating the countryside and resurrecting all the peasants. Archvile! Do-do-do-do! What? The plasma is gone finito. And most especially, Archvile will force this game to become a cover shooter. Go into the first possible place for the partial invisibility because of the chain gunners, who will now be stupefied that they can't hit me, when it's less me being partially invisible and more being like a displacement beast. Otherwise, how would shooting directly at me miss? That's the only explanation. I'm just like phasing in and out. I guess it's the same logic for Mario's Vanish Cap, where it's just like, yeah, I know you're there, but everything goes through you. You don't really vanish anyway. Alright. Some imps around the outside. A moat. I guess that's a moat. What would you call this? Actually, what part of this is human? Maybe it's like a leftover European colony. Mixed with, like, Alcatraz or that one prison in Connecticut. Yes, I visited an old prison once for funsies. I don't know what was going on at the time. I just thought it was cool because it had a cave. Actually, I think that's why I went to it, because I had a phase where I really liked going in caves. And I like the word spelunking, but I didn't know about the word at the time. Do 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 do. Feel dumb with this music coming out the hole. And you got the plasma ammo, so you're all good. Run over here. This is where we'll use that blue key. You could come out here earlier without the red door, but you just have to assume you can shoot one in there. Grid effects. This is how you do geometry, people. Unnecessary geometry that doesn't exactly add things to the level besides something visual. Hey, whatever. You want to spice it up, you do that. At least my game isn't made of open house policy, where there are no walls. So really it's the no clip policy. That's how you get the med kit that's in there. Which I almost thought was a secret also. No. In my head, some of these places should be secrets, but no. Little nooks and crannies. For the crooks and grannies. Okay. Simple enough, I would think. The only real big thing was having the arch file again in a more, you know, in a more playtesty environment for what it can do. You saw it could resurrect foes. So, a lot like when you're in a Team Fortress game and you shoot the medic first, shoot the arch vial first. Shoot the healers first. Always. It's an asshole move, but it's what you do. Alright, bye.